Hey, it's Deepak here from Meet My Tutor. Welcome back to part 2 of the Getting Your Child into Oxford series. Today we're going to talk about extracurricular activities that matter. In the first episode, we discussed the whole, starting early and the importance of making sure you get excellent GCSE and A-level results, or whatever your equivalent qualifications might be. So having top marks is one kind of criteria for getting into, Ivy League, red brick universities. The second thing is extracurricular activities mattering. So what is kind of demanded these days is rounded students, okay? Now, one of the things that often gets caught in that is that, there's not an expectation that your child is, the piano playing, singing gymnast that is fluent in 9 languages. Okay, if that was the case, then, brilliant. But for most of us, that isn't necessarily so. So with that in mind, there will be things that your child is interested in extracurricularly. And the key here is to just find a way to take that passion and build it into something that is, a serious hobby of some kind. So let's just think about a real use case of this. If your son is an avid football fan, then perhaps they enjoy joining the local football team and maybe even taking private coaching sessions. And if they can't take private coaching sessions, what about, since they're really interested in football, also doing an FA coaching badge? You can do them relatively cheaply, and just playing football on a regular basis and entering football tournaments and doing things such as that. What if your daughter is really interested in fashion? Why not review and look out for various fashion internships that are possibly on option, or online fashion courses she can take, or just experimenting and delving in starting up maybe a small fashion business, which could be something as simple as custom made rings and selling them and creating a website for it, or something around that. Let's go for a final and third example. What if you have a son who is really interested in video games, right? Are there possibly any internships or work experience out there that could be with video gaming companies where he could be, a user tester? Are there competitions that he could enter for Grand Theft Auto 5 if that's the thing that you can't seem to get him away from? There are always ways to try and leverage your child's natural interests into something that's quite tangible and interesting. And the quirkier and more offbeat it is, if it's a case of the video games, then the better, because what a lot of admissions departments are looking for is people that are memorable, and also people that have patterns of excellence. And with extracurricular activities, with these few simple key changes, by looking at qualifications or work experiences and internship programs, as well as maybe trying to start a small business or competitions that you could enter, whether it be for poetry, reading, writing, chess, literature. These are all going to make such a huge difference when it comes to actual applications upon going to Oxford and Cambridge. Being an interested and diverse person is superb, and it doesn't need to be the case. It doesn't need to be the case that you need to force your son or daughter to do something they don't want to do. Look at what they are already doing and think about, well, how can we perhaps develop this into something that is, a seriously and recognizable hobby? So that is my recommendation for part 2. Extracurricular activities do matter, and with this context, the other thing to mention in addition to that is it can either be one serious activity, or it can be lots of small experiences, like working in, for a voluntary project, working with the RSPCA for animals that have been poorly treated, working for a homeless charity and shelters. And there is a variety of experiences that your child could have that would just help them grow as a person and make their application look really, really interesting. And there's many such programs that do exist online, and whether you have money or not, that's not a huge issue, because there's so much stuff you can do with really minimal barriers to entry. So think and start looking at extracurricular activities that matter to your child, because it will play a part when it comes to doing the applications and getting that place at Oxford or Cambridge. Thanks everybody. And in the final part 3, we're going to be looking at the whole application and interview process and getting through the trials and tribulations of applications, and then of course the face-to-face interviews. Thanks.